Yo, what you doing? Yo, I was thinking about something. I was thinking like, I was thinking like, don't let nobody like tell you how to experience life, right? And because what do they really know? Because they just got here too, right? Same as you and me and our neighbor and cousin across the street. Like everybody is experiencing life for the first time. So we should all like that's like our privilege is to like experience life. It's a privilege. So don't tell me, like, for example, like, let's say you have kids. This is a popular one. Like, let's say you have a 6-year-old, right? And Jody down the road is like 52, right? And you tell her, I got a 6-year-old. Her name is, or his name is whatever, right? And Jody goes, oh, wow. Just wait until they turn 15. Oh, just wait until high school. Oh, whenever they're 18. Why do people say things like that? Like, just because you didn't enjoy yourself whenever your kids were that age doesn't mean that it's going to be the same thing for me or for whomever next door. Like, that was your experience. How did you parent that kid? I know how I'm parenting my kid. Jody probably did it differently. That's just an example. That's just an example of life experience, because a lot of people have kids and, you know, I just wanted to say that. So you experience your life. You do what you want to do, the things that make you feel fulfilled, right? Not necessarily what makes me happy, because that changes over time. I think. Don't let me tell you how to experience your life, but I know the things that I've gone through, different stages in life. Like, some of those experiences aren't as great to me these days. Some still are. But in other words, don't listen to the sources outside, whether it be from Jody down the road or whatever you read on the internet, other people's opinions on life. That's their life. That's how they choose to experience it. You can make choices and you can tell yourself, man, this drives me crazy, but this is that I got to live with. So what do I need to do to try to get another perspective, a better perspective, or have a better attitude about this? Whatever it may be. Like your job, for example, Like, just because you don't like that mother doesn't mean that you need to quit your job. I've been seeing ads about that lately, and they come up with the dumbest ads. Your boss driving you crazy. They're weirder than what they presented themselves as. Well, such and such job search has got you. Like, those are the dumb things to quit your job on. The dumb reasons to quit your job. You should never quit your job because you're irritated. I talked to my son about it the other day. I was like, how do you know when it's time to get a new job? He said, well, you shouldn't quit your job because you're irritated or you're bored. Because that comes with every job. I think it's time to get a new job whenever you feel like a new chapter is about to open in your life. I said, that's interesting. He's 12. These are just examples. You should experience your own life. Don't let nobody tell you anything. You can listen, but don't digest that information. I mean, you can, as long as you run it through a filter, if you will. You need to have your own set of morals, beliefs, your foundation. So that way you can think for yourself. You have a solid opinion. You have a solid way of thinking that guides you to a good outcome. Even if it hits the fan, like, either way, it's an experience. There are learning curves. Everything is an experience. Everything that you're witnessing is an experience. So don't let nobody tell you you don't need to have kids, or you don't need to go do this. You don't need to skydive. You don't need whatever. Oh, but you need to go on a cruise. Oh, but you need to take a vacation. These are just examples. You experience your life. You enjoy your life. That's your gift. That is for you and only you. And of course, there are going to be people in your life or that come into your life. But as a leader, that's your job to help them to experience their life. Let's figure out what life is all about. I'm trying to figure that out. But I'm enjoying this experience of trying to figure it out. And maybe I never will. But I do know one thing. I'm having a good time thinking the way that I do, feeling how I feel. Yeah. Even if I close my eyes, like, I still have those same thoughts, the same emotions. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm just saying, you can't see everything. You can't touch everything. But you can feel a lot. You can think a lot. What are you doing with those thoughts and emotions? What do I do with those thoughts and emotions? You know what you want for yourself? What do you strive for? Do you know where your passions are? Do you know who you're striving to be? Are you getting to know yourself? Are you accepting of life? That's a big one. Acceptance. Maybe we'll talk about that. Acceptance. I just wanted to say that. See ya.